What is up, Bomb Squad? Welcome to the Burndown YouTube channel. We're out here for the old hour a day, and I figured I'd bring you guys along because this is an important one. It's this little dude right here. So we wrestled her off the car, and I want to check on the condition, make sure this thing is good to go. And when you build a race car, for the most part, drag and drive car, whatever it may be, you can kind of break it down to like, what is it, 4 things. So the chassis, that kind of counts as a whole, transmission, motor, the electronics that run it, and then your power adder or turbo. Usually those are the big ticket items. Yes, the rear end can get spicy too, depending, but mainly depending, those are like your big areas. So those are the things we're checking on, because obviously we've got some work to do. So let me go show you the cold side. I had a little bit of a time getting this thing off because she was pancaked pretty darn good. So we got this thing off over here. So this is where she used to live. Look at that thing. I think this is probably still good though. Just a little flap on that side. And then this bent up a little, but the mount's still on there. But again, it folded this. That pipe looks good, but I think we're changing things up anyway because it'll be all tubular, so none of this really counts. Although my JMD tubes, this is a bad mamma jamma, so we'll probably cut all that stuff off. Maybe I could hack it off and then throw some of my boy's mill or something and flush it all down so we can reuse that, because that would be nice. But I digress. So yeah, so we pull her off. This is where the turbo used to live, and then little by little this week we're gonna get rid of all that stuff. So on another bright note, I contacted a frame place. They told me to call them back next Monday. They're about a week out. They specialize in just frames only. Old school father-son dynamic duo, 5 stars. The dude knew exactly what I was doing. He's like, oh, what happened? I was like, well, all kind of jumped out in front of me at like 120 at the racetrack a couple weeks ago. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, there's a guy in Camaro, just brought it over and kind of did similar to what you did. And I explained what I wanted to do, and I wanted to clip the car and all that. And he goes, yeah. He's like, we're good to go. So super excited with that. So let's move on to today's mamma jamma. So on a turbo, you have the cold side. Oh, and then this is the thing too. It doesn't wiggle in and out, and then there's no back and forth. There's no shaft play, and she still spins. So I think it is decent, but what we're looking for is to see if this blade on the inside, maybe it made contact anywhere inside there. So I want to pull the covers off and just inspect the shafts and just really look at stuff. So you've got your cold side, you know, turbine, exhaust, and then obviously your center section. And this happens to be a ball billet bad boy. So there's a couple V-bands. Let's unscrew these things. Think happy thoughts like Peter Pan. Let's see, was that 10 or 11? And hopefully we are good to go. Let me go get my little Zippy. Alright, got the Zippy Doo. Also, we have artwork over to my boy David, SoCal Sticker Kings. If you guys need stickers, you just wait till you see the new ones we got coming. They are spectacular. Here's John Mitchell drew them. Super excited about all that too. So those are in the works. We got one guy off. Let's get this other big dude off here. These are all stainless, so let's put a little bit of goop on there. Anti-seize, that way hopefully the thing doesn't cross-thread itself. Stainless has a way of ruining itself. You take it off gingerly, and then next thing you know, it's just watered up, locked up. You can't get it off, and you're cursing. So anti-seize is your friend with stainless. I've learned that one the hard way. Pretty much like all the lessons that we learn over here at the, you know, Burndown YouTube camp. Alright, let's take this off. Woo! Yeah, so fancy free, a little dirty. It did have some glass in it, I think we put part of a headlight through it. Let's see this little guy. So, yeah, I think we look good. Nothing, I don't see. Yeah, I don't see. Nada. Looks pretty good to me. We'll just clean it all up. Let's take the other side off. I think I'm gonna put this back on and then we'll flip it over to protect this guy so we don't mess anything up. But yeah, pretty good looking little blade there. And then looks like we got some trash. I mean, I probably should clean all this stuff out, so be super careful with all that though. Well, okay, so far so good, because there is not a better cleaning agent on the planet than good old acetone, right? Plus it's fragrant, it smells good. Wipe that stuff down real quick. We'll probably have to come back later and do an actual thorough job. I just want to get this mucked in. Just because it's so apparent, see, I just want to wipe all that out. It made me feel like I did something. Gotta be nice to something, huh? Probably blow all this stuff out too. You can probably get it fired up on a motor, spin it up, and probably clean itself out. I mean, that would be the right way to do things, in my opinion. The old gal took on over. Alright, so this is the exhaust side. We had glass in here, like I said, so let's see, we slide this guy off carefully. I forget how little this thing is, man. It's as big as my face. Alright, limited space over here. Alright. Alright. The exhaust boy. No shiny, so if these were getting into anything, you know, we're looking for evidence of something touching down. See if, you know, the force from hitting anything, and just we got tweaked it all, you know. I'm gonna say though, you know, everybody's I'm gonna say she passed her doctor's visit. That's what I'm gonna say. Let's look inside the housing real quick. Good Lord, good Lord. Somebody should have had his Wheaties this morning. He's gonna play with little turf skis, little mini guys over here. Yeah, so we're looking for witness marks, evidence, and it's all black, so it would be really apparent, like we touched down. So I'm gonna slap it like a used car salesman. Your used turbo's fine, sir. So that is awesome. I'm gonna wipe some of this down a little bit better. We're gonna bundle her up, store it for probably the summer. Cause it's gonna take a little while till this thing actually sees some exhaust through it again. So we'll wrap her up with some plastic, wipe her down, make sure she's happy. That's it, store it. And on to more disassembly. I don't know if there's anything more important, you know, I'll bring you guys back again, but this is a big one, because turbos are not cheap, especially nice units like this. This is a very nice VS unit that was second hand to me, courtesy of my buddy Ryan Jans, so thank you, Ryan. The turbo's good. When I told him I welded the car, he was like, oh man, that was my favorite turbo, because we hit on that side too, right where the turbo was. But looks like she's gonna live to fight another day, so that's exciting. She'll make more boost noises and hopefully go even faster in the Malibu 2.0. You guys know what to do. Lead the bombs, booms. Thank you for all the support. You guys have been awesome. Road to redemption is gonna be a long one. The Goonies never say die. Till next time, I'm out.